before starting your first online business, there's a few things that you need to know. So stay tuned. Hey guys, I'm Victoria Munoz. I am an entrepreneur. I have several businesses. I own both online and brick and mortar companies. And today I want to talk to you about some things that you should know before starting your first online business. Now, keep in mind that these pointers also apply to starting a brick and mortar company as well. I want to apply these pointers to online business because that seems to be more trending. So, first things first, learn business, okay? It's important to know your business model before starting a business. Decide what you want to do. Do you want to sell on Amazon? Do you want to be a reseller for eBay or Poshmark? Do you want to do affiliate marketing? There are a number of things that you can do online, but before you get started, really know your business model because you don't want to have to learn from your own mistakes. A lot of us do, and even though many of us do take the time to learn our business model before starting a business, we will still make mistakes, and that's okay. That's just a part of being successful, and that's just a part of taking risks. Now, your risks should always be calculated. Never take risks that you're not ready for, but know your business model. Next thing, be careful where you get your advice, okay? Not all YouTubers are made equal, and there's a lot of advice out there on different business models. Just make sure that the person you're listening to or learning from is legit, they are verified, and that they have already seen success in whatever they're teaching you about, okay? Like if it's somebody teaching you about Amazon, make sure that they're a successful Amazon seller. If it's somebody that's selling on Poshmark or eBay, like a reseller, be sure that they're legit, okay? Same with affiliate marketing. And I actually learned affiliate marketing from my friend Anthony Morrison. I'm gonna put a link in the description below. It's only $7 a month at the time of this video, and he literally walked you through setting up your first business step by step. Legal advice should always come from a lawyer, okay? I hired a tax attorney when I started my first business. The reason for this is because a tax attorney will teach you how to find write-offs that most people are not taking advantage of, how to keep your books, how to set up your LLCs properly so that you have anonymity, and so forth. Also, a tax attorney can teach you about asset protection. This is something you're not going to learn online or from a CPA or anywhere else. Now, if you cannot afford to hire a tax attorney, then these are things that you want to know. Research names on Google or the USPTO. This is a good place to start because you do want to consider getting a trademark for your name. There are many reasons for this. For example, it gives your company credibility, and if you choose to sell on Amazon, you can become a branded store, and there are many, many benefits to becoming branded on Amazon, and this is just one example. You want to definitely, like I said, start an LLC. You can do this through a registered agent, or when I developed my first LLC, I went through LegalZoom. They can help you with all the EIN paperwork. In terms of starting an LLC, this does not have to be established in the state you live in. The reason for this is because e-commerce companies are doing business nationally and internationally, and you would want to go with a state where you could have anonymity and also low taxation. Many of my companies are in Wyoming and Nevada for this reason. You will need an EIN. This is an employee identification number or a TIN, tax identification number. You can do this through LegalZoom or through the IRS directly. You want to have a separate bank account for your business. This makes your business legitimate, and this is something that the IRS looks at to ensure that you are conducting business legitimately, okay? You do not want business money going into a personal account. This looks really, really bad, okay? So business accounts are easy enough to set up. You can just find a bank or credit union that does this and get it set up with your business name. Now, to do this, you do have to have an LLC and an EIN or TIN. Get organized. Keep track of all business expenses and write-offs. Good bookkeeping is key. Now, Currently, I'm doing my own books, but there are bookkeeping services out there that you can look into. Your CPA will provide bookkeeping services as well as other platforms like GoDaddy and so forth. But bookkeeping is key because you need to keep track of all your expenses, deductions, your mileage, and everything else that might be a write-off concerning your business. This will also help prevent tax audits. Hire a CPA to do your taxes, okay? Don't try and do it yourself. They can advise you on write-offs, investments, etc. But keep in mind that a tax attorney is going to do a better job at advising you on this. Now, I just happen to have a really good CPA that gave me some really good advice in addition to my tax attorney, but you definitely want to have both. The tax attorney is going to tell you ways to find write-offs and to organize your business that is not going to be obvious to the average person or advice you're going to get from a CPA. CPAs are basically tax auditors, and that's what they do. A tax attorney is going to be an excellent investment starting out. I know that not everybody can afford a tax attorney right off, but as soon as you can, take that $10,000 or $12,000 and invest in a tax attorney to get yourself organized and set up properly. It's going to save you so much money. In the end, you will pay a lot less in taxes and you will be set up for success for the long run. Schedule time for your business like you're getting paid. I actually have days where I work certain businesses. The reason for this is because I'm running 4 different businesses, and if I'm just saying, oh, I got to do this, and it's just on the top of my head or in the back of my mind, it's not going to get done well. So I have certain days where I'm running my Amazon business, certain days where I'm doing my reselling business, certain days where I'm really focusing on my medical practice, even though I'm seeing patients every day, but in terms of optimizing my company, and certain days where I am doing affiliate marketing. So have certain days and a certain time scheduled out to run your certain businesses. If you're running more than one business, even if you're just starting out one business, you want to schedule time every single day to run that business. Many people will still be working a job while starting their new business. So it's imperative that at the end of the day, when you're tired and you're, ready to relax, maybe watch Netflix, don't do that. Don't do that. Develop the habit of scheduling time for your business to be successful. Just keep in mind that one day you won't have to go to that job if you do it right. Manage your money. I can't emphasize this more. You want to follow the 20-20-40 rule, and there's different ways of doing this. 40% of your money you set aside, you put it in a savings account. Now, it's not in that savings account to collect interest. That's not the purpose of putting it there. It's in that savings account so you can accumulate money to do future investments in property investment, and so forth, okay? 40% goes to Uncle Sam. Now, hopefully, if you get set up with a tax attorney, you won't have to pay that much to Uncle Sam, but 40% as a rule goes to Uncle Sam. And then 20% you pay to yourself. Your employer's already taken money out of your wage or salary, okay? Still, from your wage or salary, you want to be setting aside 40% for business investment. You cannot live off 20% of your income. Got to do something different, okay? And that's why you're starting your own business, right? Because ultimately you want to have financial freedom. You want to have financial success. Going to a job is not going to get you that. As long as you're going to a job, no matter what you do, whether you're working a retail job, you're going to an office, even if you're a doctor or a lawyer where you're making a high salary or a high wage, you still want to have financial freedom. Financial freedom is not going to a job. Many of you know I'm a doctor, and I'll tell you, even as a doctor, I'm still trading an hour for $1, okay? So the goal is to not have to depend on that. If I get sick and I can't show up at the office, I don't make money. And that does not equate ultimate financial freedom. I need to be able to know that if I cannot go to my job for any reason, if I have to have time off, if I go on vacation, if I'm sick, that I am still getting paid. Take investment advice from successful, verified millionaires. I cannot emphasize this enough. Do not take financial advice from your financial advisor. The guy that's managing your stocks, like for your 401k or your 403b, that is not the guy to get your financial advice from, okay? Basically what he's gonna do is he's gonna teach you how to be a good citizen. He's gonna tell you, okay, invest in these stocks, and someday when you're so old that you can't even walk anymore, you can take money out of that investment and you can live off of it for the rest of your life. What a lot of people don't know is you still have to pay taxes on that money. It is not tax-free money, okay? Your financial advisor is not going to give you the advice that you really, really need. I follow Verified Millionaires every single day to learn how to invest, how to manage my businesses, and I take all my investment advice from Verified Millionaires. Focus on the goal, not where you're at. There are no overnight successes with real results. There needs to be concerted effort. There needs to be that mindset. You need to develop the habits of somebody who's successful in order to succeed. Currently, you may be in debt. You may be struggling financially. That's not what you want to focus on. What you want to focus on is where you're going, where you're headed, having that financial freedom, having that income that gives you the peace of mind knowing that, like I said, if you're sick or you have to take time off, you're still getting paid. So focus on the goal. And this is the ultimate thing that is going to make you successful. Pay close attention. Mindset is key. You need to develop the habits of successful people. Millionaires didn't become millionaires overnight. And people that win the lottery, that doesn't necessarily mean they're successful. Many lottery winners go broke after a year because they do not know how to manage money. So mindset is key. You want to start developing the habits of successful people. You want to have the mindset of a millionaire to become a millionaire. Okay, guys, I hope these points were helpful. I can't emphasize these things enough. Before getting started with your first business, follow these steps and I guarantee you, you will succeed. Hey guys, I am Victoria Munoz, CEO of Level 9 Marketing Experts. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so that you get all the cool videos to come. Like this video and leave me a comment below and let me know how this video has helped you. Till next time, take care.